Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures. Jaws, Arcade Shark Bites. Lucasfilm Limited's Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures. By Steven Spielberg. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Lucasfilm Limited's Indiana Jones. One day on the Lost Temple's jungle entrance in 1936, the Jovitos jungle's entrance to the Lost Temple, Indiana Jones is going to check the map, and they all walked into the entrance to the Lost Temple, like Indiana Jones, Sati Po, Barranca, and the explorers. Then, the Jovitos tribesman is getting a blowpipe out of his pocket and shoot the explorer, and he kills the explorer and he died. And Indiana Jones checks the map again. And the Jovitos tribesman is sad. Then, they all walked into the hole, with Indiana Jones, Sati Po, Barranca, and the jungle explorer. And they all turned left like Indiana Jones, Sati Po, and Barranca, and the explorer fell down and he died. And the Jovitos tribesman is having a dead problem, because the explorers are dead, because they shot him, and he fell down into the hole of the jungle. And Indiana Jones is going to a bush, and he is seeing bats, and Sati Po ducked, and Barranca ran away, because they all scared of bats. Inside the Lost Temple, Indiana Jones must get the golden idol inside its temple, and Indiana Jones tells Sati Po to stay right there, and he grabs his shoulder. Then, Indiana Jones is going to get the Jackapo Infertility Golden Idol while Sati Po is surprising, and Indiana Jones is getting the 2 cornstones, and Sati Po is happy. Then, he gets the Golden Idol. Then the Lost Temple is going to rumble and shake. Then, Sati Po is shot by the Jovitos tribesman and Sati Po died. And Indiana Jones said, "Adios, Sati Po." Then finally, Indiana Jones is running from the giant Toro boulder. After the chase, the Toro boulder stops rolling into the entrance of the Lost Temple, and they won't go there. Then, the Jovitos tribesmen are behind Dr. Belloc in the jungle seeing Indiana Jones having a little surprise of the golden idol we picked out inside the Lost Temple, and he picks out a jewel, and Dr. Belloc shakes no. Then he picks out a rubber ducky, and Dr. Belloc shakes no again. Then Indiana Jones brings Dr. Belloc a golden idol. And Belloc and the Jovitos tribesmen are running into the biplane of Jock Lindsay. In the South American jungles of Peru, Jock Lindsay is going fishing with a fishing pole sitting on the OBC-POC biplane, and Jock Lindsay is using a fishing pole to fish the alligator. Then, the alligator ate the fishing pole. Then Jock won't go fishing at all, because they have no fish in this water. Then, the Jovitos tribesmen are chasing Indiana Jones down to the obcpoc biplane Jock Lindsay, departing the jungles of Peru, South America. Then Indiana Jones fell off of the jungles of Peru, South America, and into the obcpoc biplane driven by Jock Lindsay. And he saw a snake in the sea floating biplane of obcpo. And Indiana Jones and Jock Lindsay are mad because of the snake. In the Marshall College, Professor Indiana Jones is learning about archaeology. Then, the college students are listening to him learning about bones and Opeta 5. Then, Marcus Brody arrived to the classroom, while Professor Indiana Jones leaves the classroom. Then, Marcus Brody and Professor Indiana Jones are checking the photos to see the gunfight at the Raven, when Professor Indiana Jones opens the jewelry chest box to see something in the jewelry chest box. Marcus Brody and Indiana Jones saw something in the jewelry chest box. Then, Professor Indiana Jones is drawing a picture on the chalkboard. Then, Indiana Jones is changing his clothes to an adventurer to see the photo of Marion. They saw it. Then, Marcus Brody tilts the globe. When Indiana Jones is getting into the seaplane, he fixes his hat right. Then, Major Tote reads the map book. In the Raven Tavern, Marion saw a black shadow guy calling out somebody. Then, Indiana Jones entered to the tavern to greet Marion about the tavern's gunfight outside. Then, the Sheerbagoons and Major Tote arrived to the tavern and show his face, and Indiana and Marion are barely mad. But all of this hurtness, Major Tote fell down into the ground. Then, he got up and he picked up the torch. Then, he threw it into the ground and started a fire. Then, the ring fell down and dropped into the floor. Then, Major Tote smelled the smoke and he ran out of the tavern. Then, Marion picked the ring up. Then finally, Indiana and Marion ran out of the tavern, too. And the cobblestone wall drops down and closes the tavern down. Outside the Raven Tavern, Indiana Jones greets at Marion and Marion shakes no. Finally, Indiana Jones and Marion Ravenwood were getting into the old military jeep car, driven by an enemy goon. While the enemy goon is thirsty, drinking some water, and the enemy goon died. Then, the old military jeep is driving away to Cairo Street, Egypt.